Hello and welcome to Witch Moon Magical Arts. My name is Lisa. Today I'm going to be doing a reading for Taurus for the month of September. I like to begin by doing a blessing. So I'm going to invite the God and Goddess to be with us today. Bless us with your presence. I call upon our guides, ancestors, spirits in the invisible realms. Be here and guide us. Blessed be. So let's get our cards shuffled for Taurus in September. What kind of messages will we get for Taurus in September? Taurus in September. Okay. Now I like to lay the cards out and then go through them with you. So we've got the Hermit, Seven of Wands, Ace of Cups, Five of Swords, the Emperor, Eight of Wands, Seven of Swords, Justice, Knight of Pentacles, and Five of Cups. Okay, you've got three major arcana. And the major arcana are major steps along a karmic path. The tarot is called the Fool's Journey, and each major arcana represent a step along that journey he takes to completion of a cycle. So your first card is a major arcana, and this one represents the situation itself, or a question you might have in mind, and it's the Hermit. And the Hermit is the one who goes on the spirit journey to find answers within himself. He in other decks, he's up on a mountaintop. He's going up, struggling up a mountaintop to find those answers. In this deck, she's in the woods, meditating at the fire. The fire itself, the light represents bringing that knowledge that is attained back to other people. So in a sense, it's a teaching kind of a thing. You're learning how to give others of yourself, give knowledge that you have to others. So that's kind of the situation you're in this position of meditation and of assessing where you are and where you want to go. It's going inward to learn about yourself. So that's where you are right now. At the same time, this challenge card is the Seven of Wands. Wands are about fire and energy and passion. In this card, she's being basically attacked by these other people, and she's having to stand up for herself. So that is the key to these two cards. Whatever it is that you're meditating about or going inward about, you're having to defend yourself about that to others, and that's the key to this. And also, you're taking the high ground. You're doing it with honor and valor, and not just fighting with people. You're trying to do it from an authentic place, from an authentic place in your soul. So that's an interesting situation that you're on this inward journey, but having to defend yourself about it at the same time. Now, these cards surrounding those two first cards kind of influence what's going on in that situation. This upper card is more of what goes on in the conscious mind. You're kind of more aware of this. And it's the Ace of Cups. Aces are gifts from the universe. This is the gift of unconditional love, of emotional stability, of being able to fill up your own cup and then spill it out onto others. That unconditional love and joy in the world. You're being given that gift right now. You may be feeling that at the moment, that there is some kind of spark of love and authenticity in your life right now. Now, this bottom card, the Five of Swords, swords are about intellect, about ideas, about decision making. In this card, first I want to say the five number is usually a very chaotic number. In this one, this person is clearly in control and has hurt these other two people somehow. She feels as if she needs to be the master and is hurting people in the process. This goes on unconsciously. This may be happening to you or by you, but it's an energy of wanting to be better than the others and wanting to show off a little bit. So this card also is like a root energy. It's an energy or a thought or an idea, something that is innate in you and that you're working through during this karmic process. It's not something that you're stuck with. It's something that you're working through. It's just kind of on the unconscious level right now and bringing it up into the conscious world. So this one is one to be aware of, just trying to get along well with others, trying to balance that relationship with other people, that we all have our own specific skills and abilities, and all of us should be honored for that. Now, this card over here is something that you're just coming out of. It's the tail end of an energy you're coming out of, and it's a major arcana, the Emperor. And this is all about stability, and he is the height of masculinity. He's built this empire around him. He's created it. He's in control of it, but he is also very generous. He's not one of those dictator type people. He's the positive side, if there, of the masculine energy. He's the beneficent, giver to other people. He's the beneficent ruler. So he can have all the stability and all of this empire that he's created, but he can still honor and help people around him. So you've learned, or you're coming out of a very stable situation where everything feels just right, just that you've created everything you wanted, or been in a situation where you've had everything you wanted, and everything was just going smoothly, and then this happens. Then you've got the Eight of Wands, which is all about lots of energy, lots of passion, lots of creative energy floating around, this whirlwind behind her that she's trying to control. Now, the whirlwind itself represents a fast-moving energy that's happening. Something is happening very swiftly, And it's all about your creative sense. It's all about your passion, that you're following your passion. And she's doing her best to control that and to focus that energy. So this is an energy that is gonna come very quickly into your life, and it's gonna be about your following your passions and those things that are important to you. And it also has to do with spirituality. There's a lot of trying to control all of that, trying to bring all of that into balance. You've got some disruptive energy right now with this Seven of Wands and then the Eight of Wands. You've got some disruptive energy in this Five of Swords. So there's a lot happening right now. And then you've got a Seven of Swords. This is kind of how you see yourself right now. And this card is it has two meanings to it, basically. Um, she's covered up. We can't see who she is. She's got all the swords in her hands. We don't know whether she's bringing swords to help others or whether she's taking swords to help herself. So there's but what it is there's something happening in the background that you're not quite aware of. And I kind of see that with the Seven of Wands and this Five of Swords, that there's actually a lot of energy happening, but you're not quite aware of what all of it is right now. That's part of the mystery. There's something happening, but it's a mystery to you at this moment. Now, this next card is a major arcana. It's Justice. Justice is karma. This is all about staying true to your karmic path. In this position, often it shows that people see you as staying on your karmic path, doing the right thing for yourself. This is an energy that you can utilize in order to bring all this kind of chaotic energy into balance. She's holding a balance or a scale right there, so she's learning to balance her life in that through understanding her karmic path better. Now, the next card we've got is the Knight of Pentacles. Knights are a very fast-moving energy. They're very direct. They have a direction that they're going into, depending on their suit. This one is about abundance and prosperity. Knights are fast moving. He's the slowest of the bunch because he is earth, from the earth realm. He's a pentacle, which is earth realm. So he's more about, instead of the, fiery Knight of Wands or the, fast-moving Knight of Swords, he's the detail-oriented one. This one likes to plan ahead and know what he's getting into before he rushes into it. So this is a good one to have on your side. And this position kind of shows you're hoping to be able to take the time to assess what you need to do before moving forward. Now, this final card we've got up here, the Five of Cups, this is about grief and loss. You're grieving a loss that has happened, yet there is hope behind you. You've got more cups behind you, but you're focused on what is gone. That can be debilitating. That can be, it's heart-wrenching to see this, that whatever it is that is happening could come to a loss. But I'm seeing that if you can just focus on these cups behind you, focus on the hope that is there. You're fighting a battle with somebody. You're standing up for yourself. There may be some losses, but it's not a total loss. There is hope in the future. And you've got this Ace of Cups, and this is the gift of hope and love. So you've got hope on your side. Now, I want to look at the bottom card. Sometimes that gives us some more information. And we've got the Six of Wands. Now, this is about being honored for the work that you've done. So it appears that you've gone through this battle. You've kept on your karmic balance. You've kind of learned how to play well with others. You've seen that there's hope available, and people are honoring you for that, honoring you for what you've learned as going through the soul journey as the hermit. They're honoring you for that, but at the same time, you're generous about it. She's giving her roses to somebody else, because you're in such a authentic place that you know that you will always have enough. You can be honored and respected, but you can respect others at the same time. So let's shuffle and get a couple more cards out. It looks like you've got a bit of a struggle ahead of you, but if you stay balanced and stay true to what you're learning in this soul journey and recognize that there is hope, there's always hope available, you'll be able to be recognized for all that you've done, all that you've accomplished. You'll be recognized for that. So we've got Eight of Swords, Page of Cups, the Lovers. Okay, so we've got one major arcana in that. And I want to talk about that one first, because that is about relationships and whether this struggle has to do with a relationship or not. This is about the art and craft of relationships. This is about learning how to do relationships, not necessarily that you're in a romantic relationship. You could be, but this is learning how to do it in a healthy way, in an authentic way, where both partners are balanced, again with the balance, balanced equally, and you're able to make choices whenever there's two of anything that represents some kind of a choice having to be made. And this represents you're both so equal that you can both make choices for each other, to prosper for each other, not just for yourself. Now, you've got a sword. I didn't see another sword. Oh, you do have a couple swords. Sorry about that. But this is showing me that you're worried about something, whatever. And I want to say that it's specifically this Seven of Swords. You're worried about something that's keeping you bound. In the picture, she's got a circle of swords around her. She's blindfolded and bound, but she's not completely cut off. So, which means this is all self-imposed. It's a tape you're playing in your head over and over again, and you feel bound and unable to move forward, when in fact you can take the blindfold off and just step forward, because there's nothing in her pathway preventing her from moving on. So there's something going on behind the scenes intellectually, and that could be a lot of things, and I'm not sure at this point what that is, because you've got so much chaos right now amidst all of this inner knowledge. So you're learning how to balance that inner knowledge with the Hermit and the Justice card, and learning how to balance these two sword cards that want to make you worry, and yeah, they just want to make you worry about things that may or may not be true. So because this card, we don't know what's going on. This is a very ambiguous card. We don't know what's going on, but there could be nothing going on. There could be something very positive going on, but there's a worry about it. There's something that is struggling deeply in your mind about it. And then you've got this happy little page. Pages are all about new energy. So I'm seeing you'll be able to, these two should go together. You're going to have a bit of a struggle, a bit of a awakening, a personal awakening through this hermit journey, and standing up for yourself, standing up for what you believe in, controlling your energy, and then going on this new journey, this new pathway. Pages always mean new energy, new pathways, new decisions, new directions, and it's going to lead to recognition of all that you've done and all that you've accomplished. So I know it kind of looks a little bit chaotic, but you've got a lot going on in this reading. You've got a lot of worry going on, but if you can keep things into balance, you'll be recognized for all that you've worked hard for. Now I hope that resonates with some of you. Please like and subscribe my channel if it did. I will see you next time. Blessed be.